In today's video, I have a daily driven 93 S10 pickup. This one's got the 4.3 liter, and it's giving me a trouble code, which is very rare on the old cars with the OBD1. So let's look into it and see what's going on here. So when this code happens, what happens is the truck goes, it's an ignition module that went out or was going out. You might have this happen on a hot day more than a very humid day rather than a dry day comparatively. And the reason is electronics are sometimes affected by humidity. And that's what this one's doing. I ran it one day, it gave me the code, it threw the code. The next time I started it, ran fine. But I know the day is coming where the humidity is going to get in there again and make it foul out, so let's not do that. The symptoms on this particular vehicle are super low power. Well, first of all, the check engine light comes on, and then it goes into what they call like a limp home mode. It doesn't have any spark advance or anything like that, so you're way down on power, you're going to be way down on efficiency. The engine was bucking a little bit, and it's just generally not happy, so let's not abuse our engine. Usually all it is, this one happens to be an AC Delco original part, but you use what you trust. And it's just this little module. It's got the GM stamp on it, and it goes underneath your ignition coil. And this surface here needs the silicone heat transfer compound that it comes with. You squish some of that on there, all over here, and then you place it, and it can transfer the heat better than it would have without it. That's basically all we need. Let's see what we have to do to get at this. Obvious first step, let's get that air cleaner assembly out of the way. I'm going to take you in, then I'll set you on the tripod. That's the distributor assembly. And the distributor cap we can see now, and we need to get that out of the way to expose the parts we need. This particular distributor cap is held on by 2 bolts, and they are both Phillips, small Phillips, and some small range of hex head combination. And they're captive bolts, so you can just keep taking them out till they stop. They won't drop down. Didn't get it quite all the way yet, apparently. That last two threads there is holding me up. They're on the other side here. Come off of there. There we go. I'm going to try to just flip this out of the way. I may end up disconnecting them, and my screw was not captive, and I've just dropped one. Alright, now what you're looking at there, the rotor is the white part, the rusty part is the, I can't remember what they call that, not reluctor assembly, but basically that tells it when to spark, and then the black thing with the two plugs on it there in the back is what we need to get off. So I'll take those electrical plugs off, then we'll go for the two bolts. The bolts are actually 5.5 millimeters, so this may not be as DIY friendly as you wished, because you most likely won't have a 5.5 millimeter unless you've worked on some ignition parts on this truck before. So I happen to have one, and let's take those two bolts, two plugs, two bolts off. Go for the electrical plugs first. Just lift up on the clips, come right out. Get the one I can see first. There's one. Alright, I got you a different angle there. Let's see if we can take this piece out. It should come out relatively easy. We got one more plug on it where it plugs into that reluctor wheel, or whatever you want to call that other piece. I don't know the official name, but it's the thing that sees when the spark is coming around. And I just snapped the clip on mine because it's nice and hot and dry and 30 years old. There we go. So here's what I'm seeing on mine. The pins all look good in there. Everything looks good. That was making a good connection, but there's almost none of that heatsink stuff down there. And this one looks possibly aftermarket, as it doesn't say GM and it says made in Hong Kong, which I'm not sure if GM really makes stuff in Hong Kong. So this could have been an aftermarket one anyway. Now I'm just going to compare the new one to the old one. Let's see what we got. The holes line up. We get a 2-pin, 2-prong pin there, 2-2. Everything looks identical. Clips on the top. I think we're ready to reinstall. I'm going to clean this surface and the surface that it mates to on the bottom of the distributor first. Then I'm going to put on this heat transfer compound because I think that's important. Not much on that, but I'm going to clean the distributor part real good. I've had experience with this silicone heat transfer compound before. If you get it on you, it will be on you all day. Not easy to get back off. But you think I'm going to wear gloves? Not today. I'm going to just even it out the best I can. What that is it's a plate that gets hot with when the electronics run, and you're trying to dissipate the heat out of this module into the distributor, or where this contacts the distributor. So there we go. Alright, I'm trying to get you the best shot I can, because the best shot is from the other side, but that's where I need to be standing over there. So literally can't make it perfect. Doing the best I can. I'm going to set it down flat first. Then I'm going to try to plug in this thing by just picking it up just a hair. There we go. Yep, got some on me. There's for proof. Got those two tiny little screws. One on each side. That's the one. That's a 2. We're not going too tight on those ones. That would be a mistake. And if you were in the market for a new distributor cap and rotor, which I am not currently, now would be a wonderful time to change them. Alright, got you down there. A little shaky. Get my wire connectors up here. Where's that other one? Come here. Sorry, couldn't view it in the camera and do it in real time, real life, at the same time. Nice. Got to bolt it back on. Alright, let's get that cap flipped back up. Get the loose screw that came out that shouldn't have. I cannot see what I'm doing. There we go. There it finally goes. There we go. Now, to verify and see if we did a good job. Alright, and just a little more information for people that have these vehicles or vehicles like them of the era. I believe that check engine light will reset automatically. There's no need for a scan tool. All you need to do is disconnect the battery and reconnect it, give it, you know, a minute or something disconnected, reconnect the battery, and that will clear the codes as long as they're not still happening. If they are still happening, you'll have to look further into your diagnosis. But I hereby declare that ignition module Wildwood certified. Thanks for watching.